ICP has been on the rise right here, exploding over 120% right here in a matter of days. And in this video, we're going to be having a look at this pattern, this triangle right here of ICP currently potentially on a massive move. So we know right here, when we enter a horizontal triangle coming from the bottom, exploding, we usually continue to the upside. And the big question is, how far can this go? What will be the price prediction in 2024? And of course, if you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, turn those notification bells on so you guys never miss a video. Having a look right here at CoinGecko, before diving into TradingView and doing some technical analysis, I do like having a look at CoinGecko. So currently ranked number 20 internet computer, traded at $10.68, currently up 17.3%. The volume has been exploding, up $747 million in the last 24 hours, up $4.8 billion. So the market cap right now is up at $4.8 billion. Circling supply is 451 million, total supply 511, and of course max supply infinity question mark. So what can be the price prediction for this? How high can this actually go? So before we dive into all this, I do want to have a look at this real quick. So this is the potential ICP price prediction if you were to invest at $1,000 at a current market cap at 4.8 billion. Now, is it smart to essentially invest in ICP sitting at a $4.8 billion market cap after it exploded 120%? So we know that the market cap about a week ago was under 2 billion. If we have a look right here on market, on market cap, and we actually see what the market cap was a week ago or 2 weeks ago, we know that it wasn't even near 4 or 3 billion, right? I mean, we could see right here was sitting at 2.2 billion, and of course this thing absolutely exploded. So if you were to invest $1,000, going from the least likely for you to make money to almost not probable, of course, which would be 100x, considering the market cap is quite high. We know that $1,000 sitting at the market cap of 4.8 billion. Of course, your return would be approximately $45 billion right here. That would be an X, and of course, your ROI would be approximately $10,000. Now, this is obviously very doable, considering that the market cap of ICP in the last bull market was quite high. Now, remember, it didn't really reach $1,000, but we did see it trending, above 10 billion. $12 billion for some time. Okay, so sitting at 45 billion, I think is very doable. 25x would give you a $25,000 ROI. Okay, we see a 25x return right here sitting at $120 billion. Now, of course, if ICP actually does what it actually think it can do, computer of things, I mean, you guys can obviously do your own research. I did make a video on ICP right here about 2 years ago, so a very long time ago. I did make a video on what is ICP. I'm gonna put it in the link in the description below so you guys can essentially look at that. But of course, is this actually possible for ICP to reach $120 billion market cap? Yes, but obviously it will get unlikely because the market cap would have to be 20 billion, which is quite high. 240 billion and 480 billion is obviously less likely. 50x, $50,000, 100x, $100,000. So ICP, obviously, because the market cap is quite high and we are ranked at a top 20 cryptocurrency, even in the top 100, it's very unlikely for it to go 100x. So obviously, the more the crypto goes high in ranking, the less likely it is to go 1000x or even 100x because of its market cap. And pretty much that's about it. I mean, if we have a look right here on Bitcoin, guys, we know Bitcoin can't really 100x unless there is some sort of crazy inflation that happened. But even so, I don't think it will. Airwave right here sitting at a market cap of 632 billion. The market cap would have to be approximately 63 billion. I don't think that would essentially be possible, but of course, or probable, sorry, but it's not impossible, but I doubt it, and it's very unlikely. So that's my quick update right here on CoinGecko on ICP. Now let's dive into ICP technical analysis. If you guys are a trader and like to essentially look for opportunities in trading, this can be a fantastic opportunity to essentially trade ICP. Number one, we are in a very bullish momentum. That's number one. Number two, the stochastic RSI on the 1 hour are looking pretty bullish. It seems like ICP is consolidating right now and is looking for the next big move. Now, my thing or my trade for ICP would be something like this. Okay, I would take this. I'm gonna long this after this video, and I would probably put a stop loss, a very tight stop loss right here. Now, why below this triangle? Well, below this triangle, obviously closure would be negative, and of course, this is a very important support level for ICP on the 1 hour time frame. So I'm not really closing it or putting a stop loss below this triangle, because we know that there's a lot of fake outs right here, and then it goes essentially back up. So that's why below the triangle, I'm looking at a nice little support region. And if we do see the support region, then it's very possible then we essentially come back down, of course, and we could see a 15% correction. But in my opinion, this could be a very good trade. 23% increase right here. Risk reward ratio is sitting at 4.91, which is obviously very solid. Or you could obviously wait for a breakout. But like I said, guys, breakouts don't happen. We saw a lot of fake outs right here on ICP. And of course, it could happen the same way on the way to the downside. That's why I don't put my stop loss right here, because look at this fake out right here. So it seems like the bears right now aren't letting ICP break out, but it's only a matter of time. If we see a successful closure right here above the 1 hour time frame, that could be a very good long opportunity for ICP. If we have a look right here, it pretty much had the same thing. We pumped, consolidated to the upside, pumped again. We saw a nice little pump right here. I wouldn't call this a symmetrical triangle, but we did see a nice little pump right here, came back down, had a nice little beautiful double bottom before essentially pumping again. And of course, you could have used this double bottom as a neckline, and we know that once we do break a neckline, that's usually a very solid move. So this is what you can use on ICP. But overall guys, on the daily time frame, I would not really look at this as a long-term investment. I think we're going to come back down and retest at least $8, $8.5. Of course, it's not financial advice. You guys should definitely do your own research and due diligence on that if you guys want to essentially hold long term. But I will definitely be trading this. I'm not looking to essentially hold this for the long term. And I mean, that's overall, that's about it. That's all I have. The volume is skyrocketing right here, as you guys can see, one of the highest we have seen ever, of course, since it's been listed on Binance on the weekly time frame. And that's about it. I mean, can ICP really go to $2,714? I don't think so. I know a lot of people are calling this a scam and a rug. Yes, people who did buy ICP right here, unfortunately, at $200. I'm not saying they got rugged, but of course they were a little bit impatient and they probably didn't understand the tokenomics. I remember when this came out, the developers or the founders really screwed over a lot of people, but it is what it is. You can't really do anything. That's a life in crypto. That's why 80% of people essentially lose their money. So ICP pumping. If you guys want to buy this, that's up to you. If you guys want to trade this, that's up to you. Make sure you put your stop losses. If you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.